welcome back to another episode of the Super Sanctum podcast. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. This is our first episode back off of the New Year. Spidey, how you doing? How's your New Year's? New Year, same you?
Same me, bigger and better. Pause. Ready for this episode? First episode of the year, episode 34. Let's get it. Very hyped. Let's get into it, brother.
All right. Well, it was the holidays, so we're going to go over everything we got for Christmas.
Yeah, we took a little break. We took a little holiday break.
We did. We took our week off. We are back.
Hell yeah. You want to start since you got some of the goods on right now?
Okay, yeah. I'll start. We'll save that thing for last. We'll save that for last.
Bet.
Starting off some of the random more. I bought these for me, but they were like Christmas gifts for myself.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Just bring this chair closer. So we got travel bag, toiletries.
Hey, gotta have them.
We got air duster. This thing, holy shit, is this thing fucking powerful. Watch this, okay? Hear that?
Oh, I can tell. Just by the sound. Where'd you get it? Yo! You did it to yourself.
Whoa.
You did it to yourself.
But yeah.
What?
That thing is
Where'd you get that, bro?
Amazon.
Yeah, send me that, bro. Send me that link, dog.
It's good. It's got all these fucking, got this orange bag. It's got all these nozzles and brushes and stuff. Cause my PC is like, it was dirty as fuck. It had so much dust in it. Bought this thing. Oh wait, actually, I didn't even buy this. This is a wife present. She bought me this.
Hey. Oh yeah.
And then another thing that I got. The complete series of The Flash.
Hey.
The complete series. Okay, I have to be very delicate with this because when I made the video of when I got this, not all the discs were in their trays secure. But it's got.
That happens, bro.
This is all.
Did you bought that for yourself?
No, this is a Christmas gift. This is one of my Secret Santa gifts that I got.
Hey, hell yeah!
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Season 1 to 4, 5 to 9. Nice little case sleeve here. But now I just need a DVD player so I can actually like watch them.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, then we got
big up. We up.
Deleted scenes, bonus stuff, the goods. Sadly, it doesn't have all the crossovers and stuff, but that's okay. It's got like the Flash crossover episodes, but it doesn't have all the other episodes from the other shows that.
Like the Crisis on Infinite Earths and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have all of that.
Understandably.
And then Stranger Things hoodie.
Yeah.
From yours truly, Spidey. And then what else did I get? Some of the stuff that's in the bag. Got this Calluses foot scraper. Good for getting all that calluses and shit off the feet.
Oh yeah. You start doubling up your socks, dog.
Oh, I did.
Take away the calluses.
Doubling up. No. So what I did recently too, part of what I got myself for Christmas, was a fuck ton of socks and underwear. I got like 30 pairs of socks, like 15 pairs of underwear. Were set straight.
Bro, that's funny that you say that. I'm actively going through that right now. I just got rid of all my old undershirts. I got a bunch of new tank tops. And I'm getting rid of all my underwear right now. I'm getting a bunch of new underwear. In the process of that, bro. Sometimes you gotta do it, bro. I've had the same underwear for fucking like 10 years, bro. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
that's why I had, because it was like a bunch of them were getting holes in them and shit. And I was like,
Holes,
I
they were
just need
just
to
like crusty and hard.
yeah, just need to redo the entirety of like just that part of my closet. So I bought a bunch of socks and stuff. I did get some flash and reverse flash socks, but I have worn them, so they're in the dirty clothes.
Yeah, bro. I got like new tank tops and I got a white ones, bro. And I was looking at them compared to my other ones, like, dude, these are fucking yellow. Fucking disgusting, bro. I gotta get rid of those shits, bro. So I got a bunch of new tank tops and then I got a bunch of colored ones so I can wear those for like work and shit. I got
There
all
you
my
go.
tank tops going and I'm in the process of doing my undies. And then after that, I'm gonna do my sock.
So the brand that I bought, killer brand. I'm a boxer briefs kind of guy.
So,
So
hey,
I got they're kind of expensive. It was like $50 for like I think it was like 5 or 6 pairs of underwear.
man.
But they're good. Bamboo. There's the company.
Okay.
Bamboo. I got them on Amazon.
Okay.
The socks. It was like 20, maybe $30 for like 8 pairs. There's some good socks. Nice,
Yeah.
breathable.
You gotta go to Ross, bro. They got some cheap shit, bro. Like quality shit. You just gotta get. I fucking get Gildan, bro. I got the last couple things I got were Gildan.
See,
I'm rocking with them.
2026 is the year of the podcast and the year of me getting my new car. So when I
Hey,
get a new car, I'll be more at the movie theaters and more at Ross and shit.
the hell yeah, the
Definitely be
fucking
more fig hunting and shit like that.
dude. Ross fig hunting is so fucking. It's amazing, bro. It's a great
See,
feeling.
I
And
haven't been to Ross yet, like here, so I don't even know. But I should just go. I should just figure it out. Just go.
yeah, bro. Ross hunting in general. Look what I got, bro. I got these for $40, bro.
Let's see it. Let's see it. 40 each.
No, no, no. Like it's a pair of sneakers, bro.
Oh,
40
okay.
bucks, bro. But I'm gonna put them on. You get the gist, bro. $40, bro. I could not. Actually, it might have been 50, but
Homie got
still,
the
bro.
New Balances. Oh, okay. Those are
You know what I'm
clean.
saying? No,
Those are
saying?
clean. See,
50 bucks? You can't be mad at that.
I need some new Jordans. Hold on, we'll put this last present
Yeah,
back.
bro. These are clean, bro. I was looking for a white pair too, bro. I
Well,
fuck with these.
so these are what I wear to work. These are a year old, and I work in a warehouse factory. So these are the work shoes that I wear. It's got a
Oh,
composite
yeah.
toe in it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, well, because we have to wear a composite toe, and most of the shoes on the website that they gave us were like actual work shoes, and I was like, I don't want to wear like work boots and shit. I'd rather wear something a bit more fashionable. So I scrolled for like an
Yeah.
hour, found those for like $100, and I was like, perfect.
Hell yeah.
But I do
Hell yeah.
have right here. Uh, they are dirty. I've had these for like 8 years. But I got the blacks.
Oh, I have those.
Yeah, and
Hell yeah.
then that's the same one. The red.
Oh, yeah, the low tops. That's what's up.
These ones I don't
Yeah,
wear. I don't
bro.
wear as much.
Honestly, fucking, you got anything else before I get into my show and tell?
Yeah. Last thing. We got
Oh,
new mics.
hey, that's right.
So
Hell yeah.
we are already using the new mic. But
Give him a
this
demonstration.
But I mainly got this because it came. It had a bunch of shit. So I have used like I've swapped the mics out just to see if there were any little differences and stuff. But I've got more guards and stuff. So if I ever want to
Hell
jump in the studio and make some albums,
yeah.
I can. But yeah, a bunch of stuff, cords and arm stands and shit. But because I mainly got it for that, like if a live podcast were to ever happen, I can run 2 microphones out of this mixer here. And hold on. So that's part of this. So that's why I've got these big clunky boys on,
Hell yeah.
and this little red earpiece in, or red earbud in. Strictly because, let me just move that and pull this closer. Because this does have its own like headphone thing that you can put in, and then I do have the monitoring up a little bit so I can hear myself talk, just so I know if it sounds good or bad or anything like that. If I know, so I know if I'm too not close enough to the mic, then I can get closer, get more
Oh yeah,
intimate.
excellent.
Tell you how nice you're looking. But it's got some cool things on here. All right, so we can start off easy. It's got these like different talking modes, I guess. So I might sound slightly different as I go through some of these talking modes. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but to me, I can hear there is a slight difference. I do have auto tune. Um, hold on. Let's see here. Let's see here. Um, Let me just get this up here. Let me get this up here real quick. Should have pulled this up earlier. Uh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I can change it a little bit, the auto tune. I could put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. You know, we do T-Pain beats over here. Do T-Pain, but then also it's got a bunch. We got a little soundboard. I want to figure out how to use the soundboard and like change it up because it's like preset. So we've got a nice audience clap, a nice cheer. Then we got this that says din. We've got this. Then we've got a kiss. There's a little something something. And then we've got gunshots. Then we've got.
Yeah, okay, you get it, bro. I don't think unless I didn't hear it, bro. I didn't hear that shit.
You didn't hear that? One more time. Did you hear that?
Nah.
Oh, they can hear it. You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the yell, laugh track.
Laughing. Yeah, bro.
That's
Let me know how that goes. I'm trying to get something like that soon.
Awesome.
That's yeah. You gotta be ready to hit the keys, bro.
I'm a DJ now. But yeah, it's got all that. We can make it echo chamber. And then that's about it. But yeah, I'll send you the link for it. It's a good mic. I like it. And then yeah, it's got the dual mic, so I can do 2 of these babies at one time.
Is it from Amazon?
Yep, it was like $60, $65.
Oh shit.
And then it's a microphone that you can actually put up to your face, and the sound will actually come from it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because you always have a microphone in your face that doesn't do anything.
Why you gotta put me on blast, bro? I would never do that to you as a co-host.
Breaking down the walls. And then
bro.
I can also.
Let me sit on your face. Let me sit on your face, Daddy. You don't like this? This is the female voice.
Like a goddamn tranny, bro.
What you said?
What'd you say, Daddy?
Don't be like that. I'll come
Oh,
over there and
man.
give you this big dick. I'll come over there and give you this big
You kiss me on my hot mouth.
Come and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Let me buy you a drink. Shorty. I can't hear you. Sounds like a fucking mosquito. It kind of cuts out sometimes for me with the track.
Does it? You can't hear that?
Let me buy you a
You
drink.
can't hear that, guys. Well, this is the Vecna. The Vecna voice.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Doug. You keep breaking up. I know you're saying something fucking unhinged right now.
It's alright, we're back. We were just doing funny voices there. But yeah, no, it's got these cool voices.
Hell yeah.
William. We took you because you were gay, William. You were weak because you were gay, William.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking up, dog.
You can't hear that? That's
No,
crazy.
I heard that.
We took you because you were gay, William. You were weak because you were gay. We'll get into that later.
You have to slow down when you talk, bro. If you talk too fast, it doesn't catch it.
Nah, it sounds fine for me. I just don't think it counts it. It gets it for you.
Damn. I can't enjoy it to its fullest potential.
That's alright. You'll hear it in post. But, alright, let's get into it. Oh, no, you still have all your shit. Hold on, my bad.
Yeah, bro.
Sit the fuck down.
I was letting you have your moment, bro.
Sorry, let me sit the fuck down. Let me sit down and chill out here. Alright,
just
moving
bullying
on.
you around, bro.
We've got the inaugural show and tell of the year. Spidey Spitz show and tell.
Well, first of all, we haven't even opened gifts yet.
That was the wrong one. Hold on. That was the wrong one.
Are you done?
Sorry, I did the big announcement. I wanted to get the cheer in there.
I didn't even fucking hear half of it, bro. Fucking, I appreciate the announcement.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a thing. Just let it happen.
Oh fuck! I wouldn't mind it, bro, if I could hear it better. It fucks it up. If I could hear it better, I would get on the bit. Half of it I hear, half of it I don't hear.
It's alright.
Fuck. Fucking nah, we haven't even opened gifts yet, bro.
What are you talking about? You haven't opened gifts yet? It's fucking. It's the 5th.
We got an apartment, bro.
5th. Yeah, you just sat down for an hour and just opened presents?
Nah, bro, we were moving, bro. We had to see family. We had to do shit, bro. Bro, you think I'm playing every time I tell you, like, I wake up and I'm just doing shit, bro. We're still doing it. We got an apartment, bro. That was a Christmas gift. I'm actually grateful.
Well, thanks. Okay, we don't have time to be thankful and grateful. We have time to open some presents, all right? Whatever you haven't opened, go get it. We're opening it right now.
I need a troll button for you, bro. Every time you troll, I'm going to press that button, bro. I swear to God. I can't. I'm going to get that troll button. That's the button. Troll. You're a troll, bro. You're the troll that makes me crash out, and I'm going to be the crash out.
Oh, that's so good, dude. We could do Jeopardy again, and then I can just have the... And is he correct? And he is! Woo!
Which one was that? I can't hear that one.
It just says ding, ding, ding.
Oh, bet.
Awesome!
Oh, I got these. I got the hat so far, and I got these bad boys.
Oh, the hat, the slippers. Don't forget the cup.
Oh, yeah. Where is the cup? It's not in the room, bro. I got a couple things so far. We've been, like, slowly doing gifts, like every couple days. But we got a bunch of gifts under the tree. The 18th is our Christmas, bro.
Late ass.
We're going. Yeah, bro. We're doing the 18th, but I got a couple things. But as you guys can see, I already talked about it. I'm getting the room going. That's why it looks like shit. But hopefully by next shoot, it should be looking a lot better. So, yeah. That's why I have this ugly ass background. It echoes a little bit.
Everyone
But
put
definitely
L
exciting over
Christmas in the chat, in the comments below. L Christmas.
Hail Christmas?
No, L
Hail
Christmas.
Christmas?
L.
Did you just say Hail Christmas, bro?
L Christmas.
Cancel this,
Okay.
man. He said Hail Christmas. That doesn't
Bro
go, bro.
doesn't like Collie because she's a woman. All right, move on.
Yeah, bro, she's so misplaced in that show, bro. That character, not in the actor. The character is so misplaced. I got so many things, bro. You want to go straight into that
He
so we
said
can
the
get that?
actor. He doesn't like the little Indian boy from Jesse.
What?
Playing in
What? What?
Stranger Things.
So what? I'm gonna do this, bro. What? There you go. I'll make my own button. What? Troll. Anyways, let's get into Stranger Things because it's fresh, bro, and this shit pissed me off.
You don't want to do. I was gonna do news first, then Stranger Things to finish it off.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. We can do either or.
Let's do news first, then we'll finish off with our Stranger Things talk here. But okay, you don't got nothing else.
I have news.
No good.
I have news. From me now. I'm still just grinding, bro. I've been grinding all fucking holidays, bro. Through the holidays, I got nothing exciting. But fucking as far as news, bro. Well, we're in the fucking. We're in 2026, bro. The doomsday clock is counting down.
It is. The doomsday clock, the GTA clock, the Supergirl clock. It's all clocking down. Everyone,
not everyone gets
clock
to
it and clock the fuck in.
Yo, New Year's, Sassy or Malachi, bro. This is gonna be your thing, isn't it?
I'm bringing
all year, bro.
the vibes, bringing the energy.
You're sassy. I like it. Got a little fucking peppermint in your coffee this morning. Nah, bro.
Treat you like a good girl.
Some of these voices are tempting. Doomsday clock's down, counting down. We've seen the trailers, bro. I don't even care. Leaks, spoilers, none of that shit. Everyone sees them now. We got the Cap trailer. We got the Thor trailer. We got the X-Men trailer. The next trailer that really I'm waiting for to get leaked is the Doom trailer.
They're doing
so
apparently the Doom trailer. That's going to be the Super Bowl trailer. The X-Men trailer, the official release is supposed to be tomorrow, apparently.
Yeah. It's going to go into theaters tomorrow. I do like that it's all theaters and we have to see it in theaters. It's pretty cool because we're only seeing leaks. I do fuck with that.
They're putting it on YouTube. It goes on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I know. The Russo brothers have been posting them, but they keep posting them after they've been in theaters for like a week or two.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like I like that they do that. I like that they've been doing that and keeping it like structured, but you kind of happy with the movies. You know what I mean? I fuck with that.
But it is the year. It's 2026. It's a brand new year. Okay, we've got so much shit going on this year.
Wait, real quick, bro. One of the things I got, bro, for that on that topic is apparently one of the rumors is that Doom, one of the Doom trailers, or one of the first Doom trailers is supposed to be Doom. There's going to be a shot of Doom walking over a bunch of dead Kang variants, which I thought was fucking nuts, bro. If that ends up being true, but if that ends up being true, yeah, they should, bro. It makes so much sense.
It would make sense because it's like, okay, what happened to Kang, right? Like we're not going to see anything about Kang, so it would make sense. Yeah, he was the multiverse villain. Yeah, it would make sense if Doom came in and was like, nah, fuck you mean.
Took him out, yeah.
Kang who? And just comes in, wipes everyone out.
I've been saying that, bro. I've been saying that for years. That'd be tough, bro. But yeah, it makes so much sense. And you make him now the multiverse villain. Like he's automatically replacing him as a bigger, stronger villain. in the multiverse, which I fuck with hard. But if that happens, bro, that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be fucking bananas. That's gonna be the first time everyone's like, fuck, Marvel's back. That's crazy. Even though we've always been there, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that is like the last thing of Doomsday I saw that I'm still hyped about. So I'm ready for more Doomsday news. The year of Doomsday news. But what do you got next, bro? We'll go topic for topic, bro.
All right, so it's the new year. Real quickly, let's talk about everything we have to look forward to coming this year.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I still have all those pictures.
We're gonna kick it off Marvel first. Wonder Man this month, the 27th of January. Can't
so
wait.
Hyped.
I haven't watched I know they came out with the trailer like 4 or 5 days ago. I have not. I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna just stay away from Wonder Man stuff and just watch the show. Because I don't know anything about Wonder Man anyway, so I feel like I feel like if I don't watch a trailer or whatever, it'll be fine. I can just jump into the show like everyone else, like a lot of other people are, and just watch it, give my takes on it, boom. But we have that to look forward to, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and look out for us on TikTok, because there may or may not be a couple clips going up of Wonder Man and all the other movies and TV shows we watch.
Yeah, well, since I'm not casual like you, I have no issue watching the content, so I'm gonna watch the fuck out of it no matter what because I'm in the MCU lore.
Oh,
but I'm fucking hyped, bro.
I'm going to watch it. I'm just not going
to
watch.
That sounds like it's really hard for you to get there, bro.
No. Okay. I'm just saying that I am going
it's all
to
easy
watch.
to watch.
I'm going to watch no matter what. It's going to be on Disney Plus, so it's going to be easy to watch. I'm going to watch it. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'm just not going to watch trailers. I'm just not going to watch anything leading up to it. I'm just going to get into the show and give my blind take on the show for what it is.
Oh, yeah. I just hope the quality of the actual show altogether is just fire and good and people like it because no one really cares or knows about this character already. So if you just make it revamped an MCU fight and this is Wonder Man for this next generation or this is how people know Wonder Man, that like I really hope they kill it. You know what I mean? Because Vision was like an example of that. No one fucking gave a fuck about Vision before Age of Ultron. You know what I mean? But they did him justice and he's one of the sickest characters they've done. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they just do him good, bro. That's what I hope. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
What we got next? What's coming down? 2026.
And after Wonder Man, we do have Daredevil Season 2.
I'm medium on it, but yes, very hyped.
I'm also like, I'm hyped up for it, but I'm also like, I'm not too crazy about it, to be honest. I'm not.
I'll be completely honest with you, bro. As long as they fucking clean up the CGI since it's still on Disney Plus for the first season and make the second season better, like, because they did that with WandaVision and She-Hulk, they cleaned up the CGI slowly. Just clean up that CGI and make the second CGI way better, bro, and I'll be good, bro. Because I would talk so much more highly just for that first episode alone, but the CGI was fucking dirt poor, bro. You know what I mean? But like you know what I'm saying? They really would have got me with that first episode, but like the CGI was so shit, bro. But I just really hope they come with that because the rest of the show, I wasn't over the moon, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. You know what I mean? It was the CGI because the action was better and they were moving better, but it was like almost every time we got a little bit of the better, the CGI was shit, or you would notice something shitty. You know what I mean? Like I want them to clean that shit up, bro.
They got to clean up a little bit of their writing too. The writing was
yes. Yeah, I agree. We got next. What's coming up after that?
Hold on real quick.
Really?
Hold on. I had to send out a quick text real quick. Hold on. Sorry. All right, and then moving on. After Daredevil Born Again Season 2, we move straight on into the summer. So Daredevil Born Again Season 2, March of this year. After that, moving into the summer, X-Men 97 Season 2.
Yes.
Great animation, great show. Can't wait to watch.
Yes, bro. What's the matter? My dog just woke up. staring at me. What's the matter? Yeah, I can't wait for X-Men 97, bro. I can't wait for that shit.
X-Men 97 is some of the good peak that we got last year. Was it last
Yes,
year or
bro.
the year before?
Year before.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. I was like, I don't feel like that was last year. But yeah, some of the peak that we got in 2024.
Born Again and Invincible was last year.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah. It was because
Cool.
we started the podcast last year. A lot of Invincible shit last year. I remember. I did. You scroll down on the podcast, you'll get so much Invincible shit on TikTok.
Yeah, because I remember like one of those was back to back, like seasons were years back to back.
That was season.
I think it was Invincible.
That was season 2 where they did it like back to back. Season 3 was where they did it weekly. Season 2 they did half of the season and then they did the other half.
Season 1 was 2021. Season 2 was 2023 to 2024, and then season 3
because it was the end of 2023,
2025.
2024.
Yeah.
So,
season 3 was that crazy season we just got.
Yeah, with Conquest and all that. So,
yeah. And then we're about to get season 4 in March. Crazy. And season 5's already confirmed.
Oh, we're confirmed for like all of the seasons. That show is not dying.
No, they got to put out these next 2 seasons to see how it goes, bro. Because if they do some dumb shit like, which I know they're not gonna do, but dumb shit like the boys lost so much viewership, bro, because of that dumbass last season.
Invincible is gonna go to like season 12.
Yeah, I hope so, bro. It's animated, so they can keep going for a while. What else we got? We got Supergirl. You already said Supergirl, huh? You said everything?
We're Marvel real quick. We're on the Marvel end of what we got coming up next year. After X-Men 97, we move on to the I know it's not a movie or TV show, but it's just the Punisher special.
Yes, I'm hyped for that.
I'm hyped for that.
MCU, how Punisher.
I mean, I feel like the Punisher special is just his. It's gonna be a prequel to Brand New Day. Like it's.
Are you gonna say conjunction like after Born Again, before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, after
Spider-Man.
Born Again, before Brand New Day, but it's how Punisher like leads into Brand New Day is what I would think it is.
I feel like it's gonna do a lot with the hand or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna do a lot with that because apparently that's in the trailer of the new movie.
It's supposed to be a part. It's supposed to be like one of the big bads or the big bad of Brand New Day. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then then after that, Brand New Day, July 31st. July 31st, right? I don't know. You're fucking Brand New Day. You're Spidey Spitz. You should know this.
I thought it was the 27th, but it might be the 31st.
I don't know. This picture that I've got could be totally wrong, but
I could have sworn it was the 27th. Maybe that was No Way Home that I'm thinking of.
It does.
Or maybe that was Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I'm not entirely.
It is the 31st.
It is.
Yeah, I'm thinking
July 31st.
I was thinking of this year. This year, I think Fantastic Four was the 27th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So July 31st.
We've got Spider-Man Brand New Day. You have already said, I believe I reposted or just recently posted on TikTok. You did hype this movie up very much already in past episodes. You have put this movie at a 10 out of 10 hype, probably going to be better than Doomsday. Just so
Brand New Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got all faith in Spidey, bro. I'll put all my cards on Spidey, especially with Daniel something Cretton. I forget his full name, the director, the Shang-Chi director, because I was a huge fan of Shang-Chi. And from what I saw in the trailer, yeah, bro, like I have all faith that this movie's gonna be nothing less. Like I don't see myself walking out giving it anything less than a 9 out of 10, bro. Like the only reason I would give it a 9 out of 10 is if like as a movie it's not perfect and there's like these 1 or 2 little things. But besides that, bro, like I think I'm gonna leave it pretty high up, bro. It's very promising right now. We got the suit, we got the practical, we got the good the action. We got all the characters. The story looks from the trailer. I can see how the story is going to unfold a little bit. I'm hyped, bro. I think it's going to be there.
All right.
But if I'm doing real quick, if I'm doing 10 out of 10, that's my prediction for Brand New Day. Doomsday is 9.9. You know what I mean? It's right there.
Okay.
It's right there. Just so people know, like those are my two hype movies by far for the next year. Right after that, I'd say the Odyssey and honestly, all the Marvel shows I'm pretty hyped about, and Invincible. Those are like my realm right there that I'm pretty hyped about.
Okay. Well, I have two comments here from that TikTok I posted 2 days ago. One,
Give it to me.
shout out the Tie-Dye Takes boys over there. Check them out. They've got their new podcast coming out here. Their first episode may or may not be out, but go check them out. They said to you, a 10 out of 10 prediction is pretty optimistic, but I like it.
Yes. For what video? I forgot what I said. I saw that comment.
Yeah.
What video was that?
That was 2 days ago. The Spider-Man TikTok that I posted, where we were talking
with
about,
MJ. I was talking about MJ and Harry and.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Spidey.
Yeah. What about it? What about it?
Those are the ones to beat. Those are the ones to beat. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not gonna even put the Spider-Verse movies. Because if you said they were better, I'm not gonna argue. But those are the ones to beat right now. And there's ways to beat it. Because lock in with me real quick. The last 30 minutes of TASM 2, if that was a whole movie, that would have been peak 2. But it was just the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I think we're gonna get a lot of that type of Spider-Man with Tom in the MCU, and hopefully still street level. The only thing that's really MCU is that his street level happens to have all these characters in it. But at a hype level, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, bro.
Was I saying something else?
Yeah. Well, no. So you were saying like for this movie, you were saying like it has to be like the first 30 minutes of TASM or whatever, and it has to be Spider-Man 2.
Hasn't.
I think that's what you said, right?
I don't think so. I don't remember talking about TASM in the last recent like couple of weeks, bro. TASM.
But you 10 out of 10 hype the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry. But then the other comment on this video for you. Okay. And I want you to answer this man here. Nolan with the Albanian flag has said, are you saying 10 out of 10 as a film? Because I don't think it can be a 10 out of 10 film. But as a Spider-Man movie, it can be a 10 out of 10 Spider-Man and Marvel movie, because there are few to no Marvel movies that can compare with the true 10 out of 10 movies. But I'm so excited for it to come.
Respect the opinion. Kind of doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna shit on you completely, buddy, but the way you worded that kind of didn't make any sense, because no matter what, into some category, it's still a movie, and you just said you would still put it as 10 out of 10. So I don't know what you're trying to get at. But if you're gonna, it kind of just seems like you just still. It sounds like he's gonna watch it and no matter what, have a shitty thing to say about it, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But that's kind of a weird thing to say. Honestly, like he still said, but as Marvel, it still might be 10 out of 10. So I don't know what that means. But I will say, if you're splitting it up, if we're gonna play that game again, we can lean towards Spider-Man 2 and the Spider-Verse movies. Of like, those are great films and Spider-Man films. So I don't see why it couldn't fall under that category of both. You know, but that's kind of where I'm at. If he's going to be separate with it, but again, that doesn't make sense if you're going to say it's definitely going to be a shitty movie, or it's not going to be the best movie, but a Spider-Man movie, like that doesn't really make sense. But again, you're going to play that game. I think it could be both good in both. You know,
I think it's going to be a great movie. Can't wait.
Yeah, I guess to that, if you want to play that game, we could do Spider-Man 3. Like, to me, Spider-Man 3 is a good Spider-Man movie. As a movie, it's not the best movie.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
how I've always kind of felt about it.
So, yeah, I guess if he's putting it like that, I still think as a movie and as a Spider-Man movie, it's going to be fire. Either way. But, yeah, that wasn't the craziest question, I guess.
And then...
Or comment or whatever.
Let's see. And then moving on into the fall of this year, more Spider-Man. We got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. That'll be coming out this fall. Very hyped for that. Season 1 was really good. I love the art style for it. The cast, all the characters that were involved, Scorpion, Tombstone, Doctor Strange. Cause we're gonna get some symbiote shit going on, right? That's supposed to be some of the big things that could potentially be happening for season 2. What are your takes?
My takes. I'm excited because I think these next two shows, I think no one's gonna realize it until it happens, but I think the show and Tom Holland's Spider-Man are gonna like kind of mirror each other for a little bit because I think we're gonna get a lot of symbiote, Scorpion, and like rogues that we've never gotten live action in these this next couple of seasons and his next two movies because I think he's gonna get another trilogy. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna get 6 movies altogether, and I think they're just gonna go very hand in hand. And I just think we're gonna get a lot of that symbiote shit, Scorpion, and different rogue shit. I'm hyped, bro, because I'll be completely honest. It's my third. It's the '90s Spectacular, and then that one, and then I put it over the Ultimate Spider-Man. Honestly, the one that Drake Bell voices. I think it's a great fucking show. It's a little mature in some ways, but it's great, bro. I told you I like that it's MCU adjacent. You know what I mean? It's like throughout the multiverse. I'm sure this Earth is like right next to the main MCU Earth. You know what I mean? But I fuck with it, bro. It's tough. It's revamped, but he still has the classic suit. But like again, we got like a fresh take of and the best version of Scorpion, in my opinion, and stuff like that, bro. It's peak. We got Tombstone's origin, which was dope. You know what I mean? And we're about to see Tombstone. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of things are going to correspond and mirror and be adjacent with the show and the next 3 movies. So I'm hyped, bro. You know, maybe we get a Miles somewhere in the mix. That'd be tough. You know.
I don't think. Well, so like for me, if we're gonna get Miles, it's obviously gonna be that.
It's gonna be down the line.
That'll be after Secret Wars, after the Marvel reset.
I think we're gonna something similar. It's no matter what, it's gonna be after the reset. Miles might be the surprise Spider-Man
I think
of Secret Wars. The way they did.
I think after the reset, he's just gonna be the main Spider-Man.
Yes. I think that's a good idea. I think that makes sense. I fuck with that. I wouldn't even be mad if they introduced him in Secret Wars like they introduced in Civil War. If they pull it off, they could pull it off. I'm not gonna be mad at it. And like that'll be the big actor and the big surprise because we didn't know the actor and who the actor was till the movie came out. Like it's been a while since they've done that. You know what I mean? So
real quick, Miles Morales fan cast. Who do you pick?
I'm still on Caleb, to be honest with you, bro. Especially after Stranger Things. I'm still on Caleb.
He has come out and said that he like that's true. Yeah. And honestly,
that's always been a fan cast. That's my favorite for sure.
He's the right build for it. He looks like Miles. You know, just gotta get him up on the Spanish a little bit, and he's good to go.
Yeah, that's really it. He needs to do his culture thing because I'll be honest. I'm gonna be a little sensitive to it because I'm Puerto Rican and black. And you do it, bro. Do it. Gotta get it done. Like, do your research. You gotta get with the culture. Go to your Puerto Go to fucking Florida and fucking New York and do your fucking thing, bro. But I want that part. I want the culture. I want the representation because Marvel's pretty good with that, especially like, after seeing things like Shang-Chi and Black Panther. Like, keep that culture. You know, that's a big thing for Miles, and that was a big thing that Stan Lee said, bro. That's why he didn't change Peter Parker and make Peter Parker black. That's why he made Miles because Miles was his own thing, and you know, respect that. But he's Puerto Rican and black. Show that love. You know what I mean? That's all I care about. But yeah, I love Caleb, bro, and I like. You're right. He's the right build. He was always a little bit skinnier and taller than Peter. Like the older version was taller than Peter. And I know the Insomniac version. That's like a whole thing. He's like an inch or two taller than Peter.
And but he's always been better with no facial hair. Which
he does, bro. I respect that. Shit off. Yeah, bro. I respect that you have a full connecting beard, Britt, my guy. But you got a lot going on. You gotta shave that shit, bro. You look nice, clean shave, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, our Miles will get cleaned up. Fuck, I was gonna add to something you said earlier about it, but I think because we're kind of gonna get into this later, right? With the whole our theory about the It Chapter 2 thing. I think the same thing applies with Spider-Man. I think you make Miles the next Spider-Man, do whatever you're going to do with Tom, kill him, give him the symbiote to revive him, make him have his symbiote arc, add Miles, finish Peter's whatever, and then do another No Way Home in the future with Miguel, Miles, and Tom. I think that needs to be like the second version of No Way Home in the future. Bring Tom back, we'll have Miles, and bring in our Miguel.
Okay, I like that.
And Gwen. Though obviously Gwen, like if you did her right, throw Gwen in there
Who's
too.
your live action Miguel?
I'm working on it, brother.
Okay.
Not many things I can play.
You and your
I don't give a fuck.
fucking leg.
Dude, you're a shit fucking friend, bro. Fucking, I moved my whole apartment from third floor to the second floor the same year my leg broke.
Hey,
Fuck you. God damn it. Yeah, like fucking so much shit, bro. You have no idea. When this shit happens, bro, everyone and their mom's a doctor, bro. And everyone and their mom wants me to fucking fail, bro. It's crazy the shit people say, bro.
I don't want you to fail, but I will say I have watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy, and I've watched House MD like 4 or 5 times over. So I mean,
so you want me to fail?
say no. I would say that I am a doctor.
All right.
Part time.
Bro, I gotta talk some type of shit as far as manifestation, but I gotta have some type of dream. Never gonna happen, but if it does, you already know. But yeah, whatever. But because I honestly, I really wouldn't know. And like my wife's Mexican, I do have like a passion for that shit. So like I would love to do like be the first Spanish fucking Spider-Man. That would be nuts.
Well, you better hope Soups doesn't take that shit from you.
Fuck no, I'm taller than that dude anyway. I met him, bro. When I met him at the fucking his event, Deadpool Wolverine. No disrespect. I'm a short king, bro. I'm taller than him, bro. Fuck that. I take every inch. I'm 5'9". I think he said he's 5'7".
5'7".
But yeah. But like no, it was. I'm not even being a dick. Like when he passed by our aisle when we were waiting in line, like he was significantly like not significant, but I'm like you can tell I'm taller than him. But again, bro, I'm not trying to be a dick, bro. But I'm saying that because I'm a short king, bro. Every inch counts, Paul. Every inch counts. We're not 6'1" and over here sitting fucking cozy like you, dog.
Yeah, fucking Pip Squeaks over here. Fucking Pip Squeaks over here. And there's all these. What is that? You said you got 5 in the first number slot, not 6.
I'm 6 foot -3. You know what I'm saying?
Now you can be 6 foot 3 inches, but we'll just say those are 2 different measurements. All right, moving on.
I'm 5'11" with shoes, bro. 5'10", 5'11" with shoes.
Hey, I'm 5.
If I want to be that guy.
Hey man, 7 foot when I stand on my money. All right, Avengers Endgame. It's a part of 2026.
It is 2 Avengers releases in 1 year.
We are getting the re-release of Avengers Endgame in theaters September 25th, 5 days after my birthday. So I will be going to that.
Real quick, amazing marketing, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
Especially if they happen to add an end credit scene, which I wouldn't be mad at. I just hope it's good and tasteful and makes sense. If they do that, great fucking marketing because everyone and their mom's going. Because, like, again, and everyone and their mom's going, bro. Like, my fiance is hyped because she's seen Endgame, but she didn't get a theatrical experience. She didn't see it in theaters, so she's super hyped. So I know there's regular casual fans like my fiance that are going to go see this shit. So the market it's so genius, bro.
What if we get your Kang theory in, like, that's the end credit scene for Endgame. It's the snap, and then it's like it's Tony doing his thing, becoming Doomsday and whatever, and then it's the Kang theory of him destroying all the Kangs.
So yes and no and yes. Yes, bro, I would love that to happen. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be the beginning of the movie. It might be the end credit scene, but an end credit scene, I think, is going to be showing us a quick clip of like what happened when he snapped. I think that's what we're going to see if they have an end credit scene. And I say that because, again, if they already confirmed that they're basing it on the snap, I think the end credit scene is going to be what Tony's plan was. We're going to get that. from the snap. Because if he snapped and did
Isn't-
something, it
isn't
was
that
instant.
technically,
You know what I
though,
mean?
Isn't that technically the deleted scene with older Morgan?
Nah, that wasn't. That was like a deleted alternate scene. Like they didn't put that in the movie because they said it didn't work. Like it didn't. It didn't make any sense.
No,
You
but
wouldn't have even
I
known
mean,
how Morgan looked.
well, I don't like, not in the sense of like Morgan, but I mean for like, because the same thing happened to Thanos when he snapped. He was in that same place with younger Gamora. So isn't it?
Well, that's what I'm.
That's
Well,
kind
that's what
of
I'm
the same
saying.
thing,
They're
like
gonna
that.
rewrite it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They could do that, fine, perfect, but they would still have to make a completely new scene. Because again, if you rewatch that scene, the reason they didn't put it in because it has no relevance, it didn't make any sense. Even right now, it still doesn't make any sense to the story that they have going or whatever the multiverse shit. So like they could do the soul verse, the soul world thing with the whole soul stone. That's fine, but they would need to make a whole different scene, which is fine. Maybe when he did that, maybe they can make a scene where he sees another version of himself, and then that's how he relays the message or some shit like that. Because that's what I see happening is like when he snaps his fingers, another version is like, hey, you failed, you fucked up. Now you need to go ham with your original idea of putting a suit of armor around the world. But instead, now you have to put a suit of armor around the multiverse. That's pretty much what I'm getting. That's what we're going to see. But that's the scene I think we're going to get if we get a post-credit scene, is that. Like when he snapped, what's the plan that he wants to start? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I see it.
Yeah, like I think that's the whole thing. And I think that's the big thing. Remember when the Russo brothers were like, "Oh, we finally got it. That's why we came back to tell the story." Robert Downey Jr. I think that's what it was like his whole time was the suit of armor around the world. You guys fucked up, and then you made everything worse with the multiverse. Now I need to put a suit of armor around the multiverse. You know what I mean? And that's what Battle World's going to be, and so on and so forth. I think that's the whole premise of it. And since we're on that topic, you want to talk about the other thing that was released and announced because that one guy had that theory and it went viral of Doom's probably going after all these kids that aren't supposed to be existing.
I don't know about not existing. If anything,
they're not supposed to exist.
How so?
Thor's daughter was not supposed to be there. That wasn't a natural thing. That was through eternity. Steve Rogers stood back and had with Peggy. That baby isn't supposed to exist. He wasn't supposed to do that within the multiverse. Wanda's kids, though, that was not a natural thing. That was not supposed to happen.
Wanda's kids make the most sense. Steve's a little bit, because he wasn't supposed
Steve's, yeah, for sure, bro. Steve wasn't supposed to do any of that.
He wasn't supposed to go back. He was supposed to just like,
Yeah, he's the real fuck up because he wasn't supposed to do a goddamn thing. He was supposed to put the stones back and come back to...
Because it's all lead up for the Young Avengers.
And Franklin. So. Yeah, and Franklin, Galactus sped up the pregnancy. That wasn't supposed to happen. He was born in space. None of that was supposed to happen. So all these kids are actively happening within this multiverse fuck up that like they're not supposed to be there. But they're all powerful as fuck too.
Oh, I could see it then. Yeah, he's totally going after all the kids then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was a big thing that happened this week, and everyone's like, oh, fuck, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying?
It'd make a lot of sense why Thor is sitting there praying and walking through, because it's like, what does a god need to pray for?
Well, my thing was, I kept thinking about that, and then I saw the theory, but I kept thinking, I was like, damn, everyone shat on Love and Thunder, but they're going to really bring the daughter back into this, which is smart. At the end of the day, it's still an important story piece. No
matter what, she was coming back.
Yeah, but I thought about it. I was like, damn, they're kind of hounding on that because that's like the whole thing right now. Everyone has kids now. Everyone has, almost a lot of the OG people have kids that they're about to go to this next battle, but they got to come home to these kids. And even Scott Lang, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I think that's leaning towards that. And I think that's what the end credit scene was. That was the first end credit. That was the first anything we saw of Doom was him after Franklin. So we'll see, bro. But I think that's a big, and I wonder if that's kind of how we get new Black Panther in the mix because he's going to be older. There's going to be a time gap, and are they going to try to say he's not supposed to be there, and that's why he's in the fight too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope. That'd be a dope way to write him in too. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they confirmed there's going to be a time jump from Spider-Man or whatever the fuck. The last thing we saw till present day.
A year or two time jump.
I think it's going to be 2028. I think the events are going to say 2028. That's my theory, but
I mean, shit,
yeah, bro,
it could happen.
I'm locked the fuck in.
So yeah, so I mean that already like that loops into we got Avengers Endgame re-release, and then afterwards automatically a couple months later Doomsday, and then I guess has it on this picture it says TBD. I'm pretty sure did they not or have because I know they changed it or something, but I guess it hasn't come out with a release date maybe. Vision Quest.
Oh, on that, I'm hyped for that. But apparently, Star-Lord's confirmed for that too. He's confirmed for like one of the two Avengers movies, and then he's confirmed for Vision Quest.
Which I mean, I guess I mean I'm also like I said, I'm going into Wonder Man and Vision Quest. I'm gonna go into all that kind of blindly, but
The thing I'm excited for, just because for strict like character building stuff, is I can't because we saw the concept art of them on the couch. I'm pretty sure like Star-Lord's on Earth mourning all his loss and doesn't know anybody, and then Vision does it again is kind of naked in his own body type of thing with all these memories. I think they're going to be like best buds, kind of condoling each other, like maybe like a Harold and Kumar type of relationship. Like you know what I mean? I'm kind of excited to see that. I think that's what's going to be like a little side like thing within the show.
Well, it'll be Star-Lord like humanizing
like Endgame.
this android.
Yeah, and I think it'll be like an endgame scenario where they're like on the couch playing Fortnite because like they're doing something right now. They're not saving the world. You know what I mean? So they're going to be doing like some type of just character building shit. Like I think it's going to be something along those lines. But I'm excited to see that.
Very hyped for that. All right, and then that took us a while, so we're gonna I'm just gonna steamroll past these. All right.
Oh, real quick, let me send you this, bro. This is. Apparently these are leaked. People think they're AI. I think they're real just because of the actual pictures and the way they are. But apparently this is leaked footage. Everyone just did a costume fitting, and these are all the pictures of the costume fitting for Doomsday.
Yeah, I saw that. To be honest, I mean these are all characters we've seen. The pictures are tiny, so it's like you can't really tell. But I mean, like the biggest differences in some of their suits is literally just the Fantastic Four and like Magneto.
Well, Shang-Chi has an all-new suit. That's the biggest one. The Fantastic Four have jackets now.
Yeah, they've got jackets. Sam, it looks like he's more wearing a bit more of like a regular like Steve Rogers kind of suit.
Yep.
With like his own like Falcon bits onto it.
So it looks like a U.S. agent shield's fixed, bro. I think.
Yeah, they finally fixed his shield. Yeah, it's not. Oh no, it's still bent. Now that is it?
Is it?
No, it's.
I don't know because I'm looking at the profile and it looks like a perfect circle.
Yeah, no, it's fixed. It's fixed.
And then Red Guardian looks cleaner. He's holding his shield as well.
He's getting a shield, which I'm hyped for.
Yes.
3 shields, which will be nice. Yeah, Magneto.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
He's just got whatever the fuck he's wearing. Kind of looks like the Chancellor.
For real. Thor honestly looks pretty sick. Thor and Sentry look tough, bro. Imagine we have a fight scene with them.
They look the same. They like Sentry is probably nothing's changing about his suit besides maybe like a different kind of blue or whatever the fuck. But it's Joseph Quinn, Pedro Pascal. They're the most noticeable changes because they got their little jackets or whatever the fuck going on. Don't really care too much. It's just It's just costumes right now. Until we see it in a bigger, better trailer and things like that, then I'll be a bit more hyped for it. But it's too early on right now.
Shang-Chi's new suit looks tough though. But no, I'm with you. I'm waiting for more. I like seeing like pictures like this. But I only got one more, bro, and then like you can finish off and then lead us into Stranger Things. But I just want to say her name properly. Odessa Azan as Wonder Woman. She's my fan casting as Wonder Woman, and apparently we're getting the announcement within this next month and a half. I'm hyped for that. But she's my number one right now. How you feeling?
How do you spell that?
Odessa.
Azon.
Azon, and it's gonna be the A apostrophe
Who is that?
ZON.
Hold on.
She's my number one. She's an upcoming actress. I've seen her
Who is
in Grand
she
Army,
in?
and I've seen her in I've seen her in Grand Army, and I know her new show is very popular, in LA or something like that, or something about LA.
Oh
That's getting a lot of
shit!
awards.
She's gonna be. That's crazy. So she's gonna play Wonder Woman, and she was in the Marty Supreme movie.
She's gonna what?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of what I've seen her in something. I've seen her in something. I'm not sure what it was. It's not showing, but I've seen because nothing on here I've actually seen that she's been in, but I've seen her in fucking something before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen. It's the show Ghosts. I've seen her in that. Yeah, she plays like the teenage ghost that died on her prom night. Yeah. Okay, I've seen her before, but it also looks like that she has been casted. A little early talk on this before we finish off. She's been casted in Stranger Things Tales from '85.
Oh, really?
She's going to be in the animated show.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll get back into the animated show and all things Stranger Things here in a minute. But, okay.
How you feeling? I'm with it. She looks ethnic. I love the hair. She's again, it's a woman. I'm not really worried about the tallness. If she is taller, cool. But she's not. I think she's taller than 5'2", which is again kind of decently tall for a girl. I don't know. I'm with it, bro.
Woman.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care if she's tall, but again, at least she's above 5'2". Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Again, she's decently a decent height.
She'd be like at least 5'8".
I don't care about all that, bro. Again, like, it's a woman. I'm not focused on the height. I'm focused on the acting because I really like her performances. And then, like, again, I love her look. I really like her look a lot. My second choice is the girl from Blink Twice. I forget her name. I'll look her up right now. That's my second choice, but that's my number one. Is her right now. I think you look. Adria Orjana. I think you like her. She's in The Hitman too. She's my number two.
Oh yeah, I've seen her before. Yeah, she's I don't mind her very much.
Those are my top two.
We've already talked fan cast before. I have posted my fan cast many a time. Right here, I've talked about this before on prior episodes. I have Eiza Gonzalez. So
how do you spell that?
Eiza Gonzalez. I have her down as my one.
Oh, the fucking chick that's like almost just like fucking the girl I showed you. Yeah, they're very similar, bro.
Yeah, they are very similar. But
either one, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at either or. Either or.
I like her a little bit more. But
I
like all three of those. Oh, what the fuck was the other chick's name? Odessa.
Yo, they fuck around and put Ana de Armas as fucking Wonder Woman. That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
I wouldn't be mad at that either, honestly.
Odessa. I mean, I'm not against it. She's a little too short for me for Wonder Woman, but overall, like, I'm okay with it. They make her taller in post, then okay.
Yeah, I would say that'd be pretty sick though, to see her powerful as fuck, but she is like not the tallest. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty sick.
She'd be a very short Wonder Woman, but I guess it can also work. But okay, yeah. Anything else from you?
No, that was it for topics. I know you had a couple things on your story that was pretty dope. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, so real quick here, we're still going through the things of 2026. Quick, because we went through Marvel. We're gonna go through DC real fast. Filming in April. Man of Tomorrow starts filming in April. The Batman Part 2 starts filming in May. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight releases May 29th. Yes. Batman Nightfall to be determined. That's the animated movie or show. I don't remember, but I know it's animated. Supergirl, June 26, 2026. Gonna be amazing. Gonna be very nice. I have been told, not been told, but James Gunn has said that Supergirl is not following the Women of Tomorrow comics religiously, which I do think is nice. And then we do need to remember that it's a space fantasy movie, which is like Guardians of the Galaxy in a way, but based on the Tom King book. Another thing that James Gunn said, because he did say like this movie is gonna have a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of feel to it, and I know you're not too excited about that because you want him to have his own take on space kind of thing.
Well, my thing is, again, bro, I don't care if it's the same vibe. Sure, James Gunn all the way, whatever. My thing is, like, again, visually, I want to see a different space than the 4 movies, 5 movies of space we just got from you, bro. Yeah, that's my only thing.
It's just
again, I get the vibes. I get that part. I get that part of it. But you would, like, again, as an artist, you would think you would change it up. But again, I already told you, if it's anything Superman, Supergirl related, fine. It could be James Gunn or all the way, whatever.
As long as it's not AI, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about that, bro. No shit. Dude, my light is like going ham right now. Dude, this shit is tweaking. Chill out, bro. There we go. Yeah, I'm not even talking about that, bro. Obviously, I don't want AI making shit, but no, I'm talking about like this or that, bro. As an artist, bro, like I don't know. Again, you're a whole different universe. Like you would think you would change up the space a little bit, but that's my only issue. Is like it looked like you took her, Supergirl, and you put her in the Guardian space. That's my only issue. It's a completely different universe and lore. You would think you would change up the set design, bro. That's my only issue. If it feels like a James Gunn movie, I don't have any issue with that. That's what I'm expecting, bro. Or if it feels like the James Gunn vibe, sure, whatever. But again, you're switching universes. Yeah, you should have fucking changed your set design, because nothing in the set design.
Yeah, change
Superman,
the purple in those stars and make them green.
No, I'm saying like nothing of the set design in Superman reminded me anything of Guardians, bro. The vibes and the music. Exactly. That's my point.
Set design.
That's my point.
He means like the literal like space scenes, like the stars.
I know. I have no issue with. Well, I guess that's the same shit, bro. That's the set design. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah,
that's the design of what you're looking at.
Like,
I think it should be different a little bit.
It's not gonna. Well, I just mean in the sense it's not practical. So, it's all gonna be done in post. But because it's space, it's just gonna be a bunch of lights in the sky in different colors.
Bro, you keep saying that. You're so wrong. You keep simplifying it. Oh, Jesus Christ. My dude, pause it, whatever, cut, whatever. My guy, we're starting from here. My guy, Interstellar, Star Wars, Star Trek, they're all different spaces, bro. You're going from DC to Marvel, you should change your space. That's all I'm saying. You keep simplifying it as it's just gonna look like this, it's just gonna look like that. Bro, there's so many different spaces throughout cinema, bro. You can't simplify it to that.
It's space. I'm not too crazy on it. It's space. Okay? What? I'm not too crazy. It's just space.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just want to troll. But you know exactly what I'm getting.
It's just space.
That's why thousands of people lost their shit of Star Wars back in the day, because their space was a specific thing. That's why everyone's losing their shit of James Gunn Guardians, because it was a specific space. He's about to do that same shit again. Again, all I'm saying is you would think you would change it up universe to universe, just like every other person's space is different from every other person's space.
So that's all I'm saying. If like Batman goes to space, there needs to be a big ass bat symbol in the sky.
Go ahead.
And shit.
Go ahead. What? I didn't say any of that, bro. What?
No, that's technically what you're saying, though. Is that if Batman were to go to space,
No one's been anything about Batman.
Bat signal in the sky or in space made out of stars, and then you want a bunch of suns and shit behind it to make it look like the bat symbol with the yellow behind it and all that. I get what
No, Malachi, you're saying that. Very perfect, bro. What? That's what you're saying. I'm not saying that. No, that's what you're saying. But yeah, that's my only issue. Again, if it feels like James Gunn, I have no issue, bro. But I want to just change up the visuals, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's more of James Gunn's signature. He made space look really good in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's kind of his his signature. Is what it is though.
I know. Well, that's what I'm hoping is because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of his costumes, bro. I am. I like what he did with Guardians 3, and I really like what he did with Superman. That is something that don't let him do all of the costumes because that costume design shit isn't gonna work for every character. Like, I'm sorry, the Flash is not gonna work with that. It's not, bro. That's my thing. That's what I'm trying to get through your head, bro. He has to change up the designs of certain things. He has to, bro.
Yeah,
Because that'll piss me off. If the Flash suit is like a fucking Guardian suit, like the Superman suit was like Guardian suit, it worked. The Flash suit, if it's like a Guardian suit, it's gonna piss me off.
James Gunn suit, I feel like for the Flash at least, I've thought about this a little bit. I feel like if James Gunn, whenever he makes the Flash, his suits are gonna have a very CW feel to it.
I hope it's a mix of CW and what the Snyder verse did. Because the first Snyder suit, I like the style of it. You know what I mean? I really did. I wish it had the yellow boots. I think that suit would have been so better if it had the yellow boots. I know James Gunn's yellow boots are gonna be nuts. Whatever yellow boots he gives the Flash, they're gonna be tough. That's what I want to look like. What I'm looking forward to. And I want the brightness. I don't want the gold and red. I want the yellow and red. You know what I mean? I want the brightness of his suit, like they did the brightness of Superman. But we'll see. But again, like that's all costume design, bro. Like, just all I'm saying is change it up. You have a fuckload of characters, and you know damn well if he does the same costume design for the whole Justice League, no one's gonna like that shit, bro. It's gonna look so like almost plastic and cheap looking if they did that. Because again, his suits only look good for like I could be completely wrong. I don't think his suits would look good for Batman. I don't think so at all, bro. I like a Guy Gardner. Again, there's jackets involved that works for Guy Gardner. Maybe
he talks
Green
a lot.
Arrow.
He's talked a lot about the Batman suit, so we'll see.
I think he has a lot to say with like the actual designer. The concept artist. But again, I hope he uses different designs. But Green Arrow, he would do a really good Green Arrow suit. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain characters that James Gunn, like, I know he would kill it. A Green Arrow suit, he would knock that shit out of the park. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain ones that, like, the formula that he has right now, it would work. But you need to change up your formula for your suits and your set designs for other characters. Because, again, I have nothing against, like, a Green Arrow with the same vibe and suit and design, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But, like, Batman, it's got to be its own thing. Wonder Woman, it's got to be its own thing. The Lanterns, I'm so hyped because I feel like it's going to be its own thing and it's going to be tough, bro. I mean, I'm hyped for Lanterns. We'll see. I'm going to keep having this argument till we see more shit, bro. Because I don't want a James Gunn DC universe. I want a new, fresh, fire DC universe. When I think of the MCU, I don't think of Kevin Feige's MCU. I don't think of the Russo brothers MCU. I don't think of that, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want that for the DCU. It's like, oh, we're going to see another James Gunn DC movie. Like, I don't want to feel that. You know what I mean? That's my point. Continue.
So he hates calling as a woman.
What?
Okay. So moving on, though. How do you feel about the whole Netflix wants to, after the theatrical, throw it on a Netflix after 17 days?
Say that one more time? You broke up a little bit.
So with the whole Netflix Warner Brothers thing now, in Netflix owning Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
So Netflix has said reportedly they only want to keep movies in theaters for 17 days. And then it's straight on to the service.
Yeah, bro. I hope it fucking backfires in their face and it's the dumbest thing ever, bro. Because again, we had this whole argument. You were saying, yeah. Look how fast they want to do it already, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's bad for us, bro. It's again, this is a different conversation, but not really. WALL-E, bro. We're going towards WALL-E. A bunch of fat asses not leaving their TV screens. If we can push that off a little bit, I would like to push that off a little bit, bro. I'm sorry, like that's the reality of it. And again, you're sitting here on kind of that side of it of like, yeah, it's better if we just stay home and do everything at home. I don't want to do that shit, bro. I think it's a stupid ass
I
idea.
don't think it's better. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, bro, that's the grand scheme of things.
I don't have a
When
car
right
and stuff, so
now,
I can't go to the movie
yeah,
theaters. So.
no, and bro, that's my point. For you, it works. For me, it doesn't. Right now, we're at the happy medium. What they want to do is fuck that shit. That's my point. But right now, it's in. They need to be strict with it. We already had this conversation. Put it in theaters. Wait a little bit. Put it on streaming to buy, and then wait a little bit to put it on streaming for everyone, like they've been doing. I don't understand why they have to change that method that works for everybody. Like that works for everybody.
You know what they should do?
What?
Netflix, I'm talking to you now.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
All right. So what you need to do, Netflix, is you need to start taking these movies. Okay, if you've got Warner Brothers, you've got all these movies. Why, if we're gonna take them off of theatrical after 17 days, let's make it like, if you're gonna do that, month and a half at least.
Wait, real quick, so I understand. Is he saying after 17 days after the contract, no more movies? Or every time there's a movie, it's only going in theaters for 17 days?
Yeah, it'll only have a theatrical release for 17 days, and then it's straight on to Netflix.
Oh, that's just dumb. That's dumb as fuck, because you're just missing out on money, bro. Yeah. That's my dude. My dude, you're missing out on millions. That's dumb as fuck.
We need at least a month and a half.
Yo, yeah, you're gonna cut. That means like Oppenheimer, Bobenheimer, whatever the fuck it's called. You're gonna cut that short. That was billions. That's dumb as fuck.
We're getting that
already
again
a
this
dumb
year.
ass idea.
We're getting that again this year. This year is Doomsday.
Exactly, bro. Let it happen. You're gonna like this. Oh, and don't get me wrong. Obviously, Netflix isn't part of that. Well, part of Doomsday. What's Doomsday, oh, but they're part of Dune.
Yeah, because it's Dune and Doomsday released the same day.
You're gonna let Dune suffer because you have a dumbass that makes it. Come on, bro.
We'll see.
Dune is gonna lose so much money. That's stupid. Dune will be successful for a minimum of 6 weeks, bro. A minimum. That's dumb as fuck.
But okay, Netflix. This is me talking to you now. What you gotta do? Extend that shit at least 2 months. Okay, I need to have at least 2 months of it being a theatrical, just so that people can go out. You can get some money off of people. Well, let's get the good merch. Let's get the popcorn buckets going. Okay.
It's dumb as fuck because what they're doing now already works the best. If it's successful, keep it in as long as you can. If it's not, you take it out of the theater. That's how it's always been. So that doesn't make any sense to just like, everything's here. We're going to lose money. And then, just lose money. Like, that makes no sense, bro. As a marketing CEO standpoint, that's fucking idiotic, bro. You're missing out on billions, not millions. You're missing out on billions, bro. That's stupid. It's stupid as fuck, bro.
And then you do this, Netflix, okay? What you're going to do, you got a lot of Netflix originals. You got a lot of stuff that's just on the platform. If it's on the platform, let's make some new contracts with, these production companies and stuff. And let's do this. Every month, or like every month, you can go on your own Netflix account and you can vote for what movie gets like a re-release nationwide theatrical cover. So it's like,
that's dumb too, bro. Because again, if Trolls win over a certain movie that like me and you want to watch, that sucks, bro.
Well, it's a re-release, so it's not.
Oh,
just
wait, say it again. I thought you were talking about every movie.
Yeah, so every movie that's on Netflix. So it's like you can go up and it's like, if any, like either you can pick any movie that's on Netflix. They'll have like a set of movies.
If it's already out.
If it's already on Netflix. It's been out for years. So you could have movies like Pulp Fiction or like older movies.
Oh, you're saying if they're highly ranked, they'll put them in the theaters?
Yeah, like let's
that's a good idea. Let's just
do more. If we're gonna start pulling shit from theaters, let's start re-releasing shit more. Because there's already a lot of theaters that do re-releases and stuff.
Yeah, they do a lot now,
bro. Let's do like more Marvel re-releases, DC re-releases. Like, why can't I go to the movie theater and watch Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson's Batman?
Yeah. I agree, bro. They do a lot more than they used to. Like every theater has their own like month to month, week to week re-release. But no, I agree. I think streaming services, their originals, they should do that because they already do re-releases, bro. But if we're talking streaming services, I agree. They need to rank them. And this Netflix original, oh shit, we're gonna put this back in theaters, or we're gonna put this in theaters because it worked.
And
You know what I mean? I think that's a good idea.
We know it works because of Stranger Things. It wasn't a re-release, but they put the finale in theaters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, something popular.
$25 million at the box office for Stranger Things.
Yeah, and that was for a weekend, bro. Imagine if they left it in. That's what I'm. Yeah, bro. Come on, they're losing money.
Nationwide.
They're gonna lose so much money with this dumbass ideology that he has with like the streaming services staying at home. They're gonna lose billions, bro. It's dumb, and they're gonna notice after the first year or two, and everyone's gonna get mad. Yeah, but everyone's gonna get mad at that shit, bro, and it's gonna bite them in the ass. And then, like, hopefully, after these first 2 years of trial and error, then we're gonna get that shit normalized again. Hopefully, nothing changes like crazy, but it's dumb, bro. It makes zero sense, and they're losing out. It makes no sense, bro. They're fucking themselves for what, bro? Because like you want to keep paying these directors and actors more money, but you're gonna bring in less money, but then you're gonna charge us more at home for the streaming service. It's idiotic. It's idiotic, bro. They don't know like that's.
Because it's like, okay, last year was a big year for popcorn buckets. And I think we should.
Why would you stop that?
The popcorn bucket trend needs to continue. So another thing to keep that trend going, we have a lot of.
That's more money too.
No. So in the re-release part that I'm talking about, there's also a lot of older movies that don't have cool popcorn buckets that we've gotten in the last year and a half, 2 years.
I agree.
So imagine if we went back to Imagine next year, for whatever reason, we get a re-release of the Spider-Man movies again. But then they come out with all these crazy fucking popcorn buckets. Like, imagine Spider-Man 2 popcorn bucket. It's the train. It's the train scene. Doc Ock on top of it. Spider-Man's at the front, whatever. But, like, that would be cool. You can open up the train, see all the people in it, and that's where you put the popcorn. It can also be a drink holder. Like, let's get we need more popcorn buckets. And also, if anyone fucking steals that idea, I'm suing.
No, that's tough, bro. You know what else is a cool idea? To like some of the original merch that was popular. I've always thought this was cool too. To like keep nostalgia alive is like some of the original merch that was popular when the movie came out. Re-release that merch. Like I remember the popcorn or the Spider-Man 2 Pop-Tarts. Those were the shit, bro. Bring those back, bro. Re-release the movie and then bring them right back. That's I think like they should do shit like that all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how. We're the same age, you asshole.
Bro said the Spider-Man 2 Pop-Tarts.
Yup. Okay. Yup. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
We all know they were wild berry too.
Yep. Yeah, bro. I re-released old popular merch, bro. It's just successful. It's more money and more happiness for everyone.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck all this other shit. Okay, one more. Oh no, we can do like one. Yeah, fuck it. All right, technical difficulties happen, but we're back. Stranger Things talk. All right, so Stranger Things season 5, volume 2 and 3 are out. The show is over after 9 long, treacherous years for a 5-season show. Thanks to COVID and writer strikes and things like that. But let's fucking get into it. All right.
Let's start with the negatives, bro. I think we should start with the negatives and end on the positive.
Okay, negatives.
Writing.
Writing. Let me give my
bro.
first. Okay.
So there's a bunch. Go ahead, brother.
What I've talked. So I've talked with a few people about Stranger Things so far, and not so far about the ending, or volume 2 and the ending, and so. One thing I have realized is that the Duffer Brothers are very good at setup, and their
Not enough explaining.
Their explanation and their execution of the setup is not always
I don't
what
think
it
it's ever
should.
enough.
It's never what it should be.
I'm not gonna say that, but it's never enough. Like I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of scenes that should have been longer. I feel like there's a lot of scenes that they said something but they missed out this. You know what I mean? Like they're always missing something. They're always missing something, bro. There's never enough, bro. I don't know why they always like leave out little things. And again, I think we should say this because going forward. But me and you had a theory that, or like we kind of at the same time thought about it. Of like, I think I brought it up to you, but like they could come back in 10 years with like the younger cast as the main cast
Yeah.
and like them as adults and do a It Chapter 2 scenario. So certain plot holes that we're gonna talk about, they could fix. Other ones were just bad, bro. They were so bad. It was really annoying. But yeah, I
It
get that,
was
bro.
very weird for like after the show how many questions were being
Yes,
answered by the Duffer
yes,
Brothers.
yes.
That was kind of an odd thing to kind of like come to realize while it's happening, of like there are some questions that like people need to be answered, that people need answered, and they're being answered after the show is done by the creators. It felt kind of odd, like that they were
Yeah,
like
and or you
speaking
had to
out as
watch the
much.
play.
Yeah,
That's
the
another thing
the
that really pissed me
the
off was the
pl-
whole play thing.
okay.
Like, why would you not have a recorded version of the play on
Did,
Netflix like they do with their stand-up specials? I don't understand that.
okay,
So everyone can
did
see
you
the lore.
watch any videos on the play at all? Because I did.
Yeah,
I watched a bunch.
yeah. I watched a couple. Yeah.
Okay, so for people who have not watched the play, I'll give a little rundown. So pretty much
Spoiler warning.
yeah, spoiler, or it's the play. So if you have,
I know. You never know. You never know who's
yeah,
watching this. They might have tickets. Some people might have tickets. Some, I don't fucking know. Go ahead.
but the
My bad.
play starts off in the 40s with Brenner's dad. He's in the United States Navy, working on a project where they are trying to make naval ships invisible for the war. And in doing so, they pretty much just like electrify these ships and stuff and whatever the fuck. And that ends up sending Brenner's ship into the abyss. From there, he ends up like his whole entire crew ends up dying from a Demogorgon. The Mind Flare gets him, takes over him, changes his blood type and everything. So it was like, so Brenner's dad is like, he's patient zero in a sense.
Hmm.
So then
Okay.
after the Mind Flare like spits Brenner's dad back out into the real world, and
Was that the guy with the suitcase?
no, that was a Russian spy or just a spy from somewhere else. He wasn't. I don't know. I think just a spy or like someone or like a scientist spy from somewhere else, because they do make it like kind of a point that it was like a Russian spy or some shit. But in
Yeah.
the show, that guy clearly didn't have like any kind of a Russian accent whatsoever, so that threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
But
See, that might have been just bad too.
yeah, um, but yeah. So like Brenner's dad comes back, tells Brenner about everything that happened to him and to the crew and to his ship, and so that's what sets Brenner on his path of just everything. And then so years and years go by. Henry is in Nevada, so that's like in the desert and everything, right? He goes missing for 12 hours, and that's when he finds the guy, gets the stone, and then goes and gets taken by the mind flare. Same thing that happened with Brenner's dad. His blood and DNA changes, uh, gets spit back out, isn't the same kid. Like he is, but he isn't. He knows that he's changing. And then but this is in Nevada, right? So how does Henry go from Nevada to Hawkins? In the play, they changed it. They've changed it. So it was originally that he had accidentally like the first time he used his powers for whatever reason, he accidentally left a kid in a wheelchair.
Hmm.
They changed it to where instead of being left in a wheelchair, he left the kid blind.
Hmm.
So that was the first time he used his powers, and then to like get away from all that shit, they moved to Hawkins.
Okay.
And then the years go by and everything. He he's got his powers. He doesn't really know how to he doesn't use them or anything. But like he's in Hawkins, starting high school. Uh, he gets into the like the drama club, starts doing theater shit. Joyce is like a big part of the theater program, and she's trying to use theater to get like a scholarship to get into like a big theater school. I think Juilliard, so she can get out of Hawkins. Like they're all a bunch of them are part of the play. I think Hopper is a part
Yeah.
of it. A bunch of them are, but
Yeah.
Joyce is with Lonnie. Uh, Karen and Ted are together. We see all that. Hopper, he's doing his thing. You see a lot of Hopper and his dad's relationship, where it's like his dad thinks that Hopper's dad thinks that he's just not gonna amount to anything ever, and so that's why he goes off and joins the army and stuff and goes and fights in Vietnam. Is because it's all him trying to make a man out of him, like make a name for himself, type of thing. And then, but yeah, it's a lot of their high school shit. And then, so Henry gets to a point where it's also a love story between Henry and Bob's sister.
See, that would have made so much more sense, bro.
So Bob's sister is adopted. They've also for whatever reason they changed like why she was adopted, or like why she became a part of the family. So the original, or like I guess the UK version, was the Bob's mom and dad's relationship. Their marriage was failing, so so they adopted a kid to save the marriage, but it didn't work. So the dad like bullies the daughter a lot and like hates her because she wasn't the thing to fix the marriage. In the
Weird.
U.S. version, for whatever reason, so Bob's dad is also the principal of Hawkins High.
Bob's dad?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's the principal. Um, in the U.S. version, for whatever fucking reason, Bob's dad ends up having a relationship with a student, ends up having a child with the student, and then like leaves the student and then like something happens where like he ends up leaving the student, or the mom leaves because, or like Bob's mom leaves because she can't keep the secret or whatever. Weird as fuck. Don't know why they went that route.
Random. Yeah, it's like irrelevant as shit.
Yeah, but that's what they did. Um but yeah,
Weird.
so Henry meets the sister. They kind of have their own thing going. I believe the sister is supposed to be black, so there's also some like slight racism going around because of their relationship, because Henry is white and the sister is black because she's adopted.
That seems so silly.
Yeah, well,
So extra for no reason.
it's the 50s, so
Yeah,
it's
I guess, sure.
relevant for the time.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just talking about this whole side story. Like, it keeps it more dramatic for what? What's?
No, this is the play.
Oh yeah.
This is what the
Yeah.
play is.
I know that one little side note was crazy. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, and then it goes into, so it's like they start having their own weird little relationship. Henry starts having these nightmares where he's like killing animals, and then Dustin's mom turns out her cat went missing, and Henry fucking slaughtered that thing in his dreams. Like the way that Vecna kills people, like that what he did to Max. and Chrissy.
Whoa, that's
did-
kind of cool. That
he
would
did
have
to
been
the
cool to
dad.
see. That would have been cool to see.
And then so what also because the play makes plot holes for the show. So in the play, big plot hole, Hopper, Nancy, and Bob are the ones who start investigating Henry killing these animals.
Nancy?
No, sorry, Joyce.
Joyce?
Joyce.
Oh, really?
Joyce, Hopper, and Bob start investigating these like missing animals. Hopper ends up finding the body of Claudia's cat, Dustin's mom, and digs it up, finds the fucked up body, and is like, "What the fuck?" So they know it's not a mountain lion or a lynx because that's what they think it is. They put it up to it being an animal attack. But these three know that it's not. They keep doing more and more investigation. The murders of these animals keep getting worse. Henry is creeping more and more over into the dark side of the mind flare. And then there comes like one big point where everyone is where like what is it? Bob's dad is looking for his daughter. He finds out that he's with Henry. So I believe Henry's dad Victor and Bob's dad go out looking for him. And Henry pretty much like almost he does kill Bob's dad. Like the way that he'd be killing things, just dead. Fucked them up, killed them. They're fucking gone.
Did they ever say something about Bob's dad in the show?
No.
Interesting. Yeah.
But
Hold
yeah,
on.
it's just the whole beginning. I don't really want to talk more on the play, but it makes plot holes because it's like Henry, Joyce, Hopper, they have all interacted before. They investigated the murders of these animals. The same thing started happening again in Hawkins, and like they didn't pick that shit up. So it makes the plot holes with the character interaction is like that's something I don't like. Big no for me.
Pause 1 second. I think someone's at my door. All right. Son of a bitch. Got a package. Quick little side note. Kind of cool. I got this. Oh, damn. All this? Unnecessary. One of my fiance's gifts. She wanted the Pitch Perfect trilogy. But my bad, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, no, I don't really want to talk more on the play. The play makes plot holes between the characters. Is all really. And then it also the whole the stone that Henry gets in the show. I'm pretty sure in the play it's not a stone whatsoever. It's just mind flare particles in tubes. So that also creates a little whatever the fuck plot hole there. But I guess they're gonna change that.
Interesting.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so my biggest thing as far as just plain wide open plot holes was the fact that they kept saying this specifically was Henry's memory of Joyce Hopper, all them back in high school, and they never go back to it. They show it twice, and they never explain it at all. Like, wouldn't you think, like, you know what I mean? What was the point of that if you're not going to let everyone know? I know, but still, that's still bad. Like, it's still bad writing because, again, I don't know. If you would have put it on the play on Netflix, sure, maybe I would be a little better, like ease up on it. But no, it's dumb, bro. Like now, I can't see the play. I live in Arizona. There's no way for me to see the play.
No, well, I mean, you could if you drove to LA. They were doing shows in LA, but
that's the point. I don't live in LA, and I can't right now. That's the point, bro.
I know.
But anyways,
I'm just saying though. So yeah, no, the play. So what they should have done is the first episode of season 5 we should have gotten the play. We should have just gotten like a recording.
That would have been cool.
And it should have just been the first episode, and then we got the rest of the season.
Another thing too, I think we should have gotten an hour episode before, like one more hour episode before the finale, because another bad thing, just bad. I'm sorry, bro. Like, is the Demogorgons? No Demogorgons, and then the brothers said that apparently the reason there was no Demogorgons was the fact that yeah, that they they were gonna attack him on the Abyss, but which is cap, because you're gonna tell me that Vecna didn't just go in Hop's mind and he didn't see their whole plan. That was just bad writing, bro. You're gonna tell me he went into Hop's mind and didn't like look for the whole plan, bro. Like that was just some shit like that, bro. That was just bad. That was bad writing. And the whole Demogorgon thing, I think a way to fix it, again, in the hour episode I would have added before the finale, which I think they should have done, is like I would have had Will take out all the Demogorgon. I think that would have been a really cool scene. You know what I mean? Like give him something besides him like just complaining and crying for another episode. Like give him a little more action. Because his save was cool, but that's it. He's just gonna do a little save and a little shit talking. You know what I mean?
I was also
all the action's always going to go to 11, bro. Like, come on. They should have gave Will a little bit more action. And I think that's something that Will could have taken care of. Was like, maybe Will could have just killed all the Demogorgons at once. And that would have solved that issue. And that would have been a dope scene. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why they didn't do that. Because we didn't even see a Demogorgon, like, walking around. We didn't see, like, them hiding from the Demogorgons at all. It was just bad writing. And you went so hard with the best Demogorgon scene ever in the first episode or the beginning of the season. So it's like, come on, but these things don't exist in the finale. You know what I mean? That was just pretty shit.
There's also a lot of people that speculated that the big monster at the end, whatever they end up calling it, that like a lot of people were saying like, oh, it was made out of the only organic material in the Abyss. So it's just they were saying like it was all the bats, the Demogorgons, all the monsters and shit from the Abyss to create the body, but that's not what it is.
So, why wouldn't you tell us if that was? You know what I mean? We still don't know. That's still bad, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's still such an open hole. Like, where the fuck were they? But yeah, I heard that too. After you told me that. That would have been cool. That would have been cool to know, but we don't know.
One of my things too is
oh yeah, I feel like I know what you're gonna say. Susie?
Yeah, Susie.
Yeah, that was a good one that you spotted, bro. Susie.
Well, because it was like she was at the premiere, so it was like, okay, so she's in this season. Like a lot of people, because a lot of people just like Barb, so that's why she's been kind of showing up again.
Yeah.
And it was like because she was like she was the one character from season 1 who died so early on, but everyone liked her. I never really did, but whatever.
I guess she had potential, you know what I mean? But I guess I get it.
But it was because Susie was Dustin's girlfriend, so it was like we needed to see her. But
just never speak about her again.
Yeah, but they never bring her up. But Gayton said that they break up like off camera, and I was like, cool if they break up off camera. My thing
should have said something.
It would have made Dustin's depression make a lot more sense for some other people.
Yes.
Because a lot of
Yes.
people that weren't liking and weren't really fucking with the whole depression thing. And it would have made it a lot better because with the loss of Eddie, Dustin's already depressed. So Susie's trying all she can from their long distance to make her Dusty Bun feel better and all this shit, but it's not working. So she can't do that all the time. So she ends up breaking up with him. She can't get that little glimmer
Yeah.
back. So she ends up having to break up with him. And then so what they should have done was the scene where they are all sitting at the table without Dustin, the cafeteria table. When they're sitting there without Dustin, what should have happened was when they were saying like, "Oh, Dustin's going crazy for trying to bring Hellfire back and wearing the shirt, all this shit." It should have been like someone should have said like, "Oh yeah, this is why Susie left." Should have been like,
Yeah.
"This is why
No,
Susie like this is why."
I'm with you, bro.
It
That's good
just needed
writing.
it just needed
That's,
to be
yeah.
one of the boys being
We
like,
need to
"Yeah,
address it.
this
Yeah.
is why Susie left him."
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. I agree. All they had to do was mention it once, maybe twice. You know what I mean? Like, just like, and it would have
Just
added.
that one time, just that one scene to
I
be like,
completely
"Oh,
agree.
okay, so Susie left him because of this stuff too. Like she can't
Yeah.
deal with it."
Absolutely. No, I completely agree, but that was good. Like, you know what I mean? You spotted some shitty writing, bro. Again, that was shitty writing. What happened to Susie? It was such a big part of it, his life, and then like such a thing with the song, and like you're just gonna drop that character like that in the last season again. Why another episode would have been like a little extra time for that. You know what I mean?
Everyone said the same thing about Argyle too, but
yeah, bro, I like Argyle. It was a little more like
he
like a
didn't
random friend,
play
a big role.
he
Yeah,
didn't play a big enough role. Like Susie, I think played a way bigger role than Argyle.
yeah,
did.
absolutely. I
Like
agree.
he got them the bathtub, but I think Jonathan probably would have gotten to that same conclusion just a little bit later. But to go to the Surfer Boy pizza place and use their fridge or whatever as a bathtub, I think like Jonathan probably would have came to that conclusion and whatever. But like everyone was like, "What happened to Argyle?" That's just the actor wanted to move on and do different things, and that's perfectly fine. It's his decision. Dude's fucking ripped now. He's shredded as fuck.
I saw that. Oh no! Put it up. Oh wow!
Happy New Year's.
God damn it, for real. Anyways, no, I completely agree with that. You know what? You know what else is really bad, bro? We're gonna clip this because I don't see anyone talking about this, bro. When Vecna goes into Hop's mind, Hop has his gun pulled and he is shooting, and he makes him see him shooting 11. But by definition, he shot 11. Like no matter what, he would have shot her. And even if he didn't, wouldn't you think he would get in his mind to just shoot her and end it anyway? You know what I mean? That was so bad.
Well, my thing was more of didn't he?
It was such bad writing. That was such a like, well, what the fuck was that?
My thing was,
and it was a dope scene. It was a dope scene.
My thing was that Hopper closed the glass. The glass shouldn't have been visible. He closed it because you could see the glass, but he did something that closed it immediately after. But then then he starts tripping out, and then whips out his gun and then starts shooting her like it's open. But he closes it right before then. So my whole thing was, how was he even able to see and shoot her because she was covered by a bunch of metal?
That's not what happened, bro. He made him see something else, and then he goes, "Got you," whatever the fuck he says, and then he sees the tank, and when he sees the tank, it's covered in the metal, bro. He shoots through the metal.
Okay, I'm just checking. So I'm pretty sure he didn't shoot through the metal, and he just shot.
Yeah, he's in through the metal, bro. I remember it specifically. I've seen it 3 times already, bro. I remember it specifically because then he gets her out, whatever. He shoots through the metal. He opens up the door. You see the glass tank. He hits the glass, and then she comes out. And then he realizes whatever. And it's a sick ass scene. That's what bothered me. Was like it was a sick ass scene, but it made no sense because again, he drew his real gun. He was shooting real bullets, and he made him see something in front of the tank. Because no matter what, he went to the tank, he shot it, went to it, and opened it up. So by definition, he shot her, bro.
But
But he
he
didn't.
is using like a low caliber weapon too. So and it's like that's probably to hold that
Yeah,
amount
but
of
that's
water
too much
too.
to explain, bro.
Yeah,
That's too much.
well, no, but like to hold that amount of water too, that glass is gonna be a bit thicker, so it's like hitting the glass and the water. It probably isn't gonna reach her anyway.
I don't know, because that's kind of bullshit too. It was a
And
lot of
if you're
shock, and
also
it's
saying,
glass, and it's water, bro. That shit would have broken anyway. Like, it was
well,
just kind of.
well, if you're
It was just.
saying the metal was covering her too, hitting like piercing through the metal, the glass, and the water, it's not gonna hit her.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Like, maybe made him see the holes, and he never shot through it. Maybe that's what. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know. I don't know. But that's one thing I didn't make. It didn't make sense to me when I started thinking about all the ways it could have happened. But maybe you're right, bro. Maybe he made him see the holes, and he didn't shoot through anything. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it was. But
I also
but,
think,
but
different scene though. I think we should have gotten Eleven's mom for a short, like 1 minute, 2 minute scene. But what it should have been, like like a little bit towards the
for what
end.
though?
Yeah, I'm getting there. So a little bit towards the end, Elle should have had like an internal struggle moment of like not because so we know that like she made a choice, with the ending. So there's a chance that she's still alive and that she escaped and Kali somehow helped her escape. Blah blah blah, whatever. So there is a chance that she's alive.
Who?
Elle from the ending.
Oh, she's alive, bro.
No,
She's
no,
alive.
but I mean, uh, fuck, I lost my train.
I believe. I believe.
I just, I think, like she's alive. She survived that shit. But there should have been a moment where Elle was struggling to figure out whether or not she was gonna make the right choice, whether or not she was gonna do whatever she did.
That would defeat the purpose of the whole D&D thing.
No, no, no. But I think it would have been good if to be like she was having all this self doubt and whatever the fuck, and then and then it would be like all of a sudden, or like not before, like it would be before she fights the big ass monster, before she goes into the abyss
Oh,
herself.
maybe, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would be
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you meant like right before the army got them.
no.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So right before they fight the big ass monster, she would have this. She would be going through all this self doubt before she goes up and jumps up there. Where she has her little talk with Hopper and Murray, whatever, and like they give her the confidence boots, but it's just not enough. And then
Yeah.
and like but like her mom also has powers, so I feel like there should have been a moment where like her mom is always kind of
She would
doing
have go to ask her or something.
no, like her mom is always watching her. Her mom has the same powers, so she can do the thing where she's just in the darkness, but she can see
Yeah.
Elle and see what she's doing. Should be a moment
Yeah.
where like she sees that Elle is having this crazy self doubt moment, and then like as a last thing, she like pierces into Elle's mind, has this conversation with her about like no matter what you do, it'll be the right choice. Blah blah blah. Just helps her, gives her
Yeah.
that last confidence boost. She finally gets to have like a conversation with her mom, and then it's like it gives her everything that she needs to like go in there and fucking just kick ass.
Yeah, that'd be a dope scene, bro. That would have been pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that I didn't like that kind of bothered me. I really oh no, that shit was I'm trying to think. I think that was it, bro. I will say And my fiance brought up a good point that maybe like Vecna should have did a self-sacrifice and that would have cleaned it up a little bit. But it was almost like Vecna was defeated in the middle. Oh, and like obviously the biggest thing was the Mind Flare still is living. It
Of
disappeared.
course, right? Okay, so the Mind Flare is still alive.
Yeah.
We're saying that? Okay, so the Mind Flare is 100% alive. Because that was another thing,
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
If the Mind... Because, yeah, it was like a middle point. Because I paused it after all this happened, and they killed Vecna and everything, and they arrested
It's when
the
the kids, it comes out of the kids,
There is a middle... It's the middle of the episode. There's still like 58 minutes left. And so I was like, okay, in this last 58 minutes, they're gonna kill the Mind Flare. Like the Mind Flare is still out there. They're gonna stop it. And it was none of that. I was kind of like, oh, okay, that was a little disappointing because it's like the Mind Flare is still out there. But that brings it into what you were saying earlier with the chapter 2 theory that I have. So that whole thing is 3 years ago, Finn Wolfhard did an interview where he told like what he thinks the ending is gonna be to the Duffer Brothers, and they were like, "Yeah, it's pretty close." And so it was like pretty much this would happen. The ending would be the ending, and in 10 to 15 years time, they're gonna come back because somehow the Mind Flare is like it's doing its thing again. It's doing some crazy shit. But there's no upside down. There's no way to get to the abyss. There's no way for it to get to them. But they want to go out and stop it or whatever. So what they have to do is they have to find L. They have to get L, and then L goes and finds the team. Like she knows that crazy bad shit's happening. The Mind Flare's still alive. She wants to stop it. So she's like, okay, gonna go get the squad back. Gonna get the party back. And it turns out, and then that's how we know that she is alive. But it makes sense that she's alive because if the Mind Flare's alive and they go back 10, 15 years from now, stop it, she's the only one that can create the gates to get there. She's the only one that can recreate the entirety of the Upside Down so that they can even get to the abyss. So she has to be alive. And then also, they wouldn't have filmed that fucking 3 waterfall scene if she wasn't alive. Just saying.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm down for anything in the future. I 100% think she's alive, bro. One thing that bothered me too, bro, was like the whole Vecna thing was like once he like revealed that whatever happened to him when he was a kid, it was almost like he got defeated. And like that was the end of it because it happens in the middle. So it's like I don't know. It just felt like Vecna was a little undermined. So I almost wish like the fighting was longer or like Vecna was more of a threat towards the end because they beat him kind of quick. But I almost either that or my fiance brought up a good point. Maybe he would have actually turned good, but he would have sacrificed himself to stop the whatever so that this way he doesn't stay alive and he's a good guy now. That's just bad writing. And let him sacrifice himself. Maybe something like that. But I didn't like that. Vecna didn't seem like that Vecna didn't seem all that big and bad at the very end. You know what I mean? Like it seems so like, oh, we got rid of him. Now it's time for the emotional stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It was very blown. Like,
yeah,
well, I don't know, bro.
Because I thought too that there was going to be a point of like, oh, they're going to turn him, and then it's going to be the three of them, against this big old beast, and then after that, the 3 of them versus the Mind Flayer, and then because Henry is the most connected with it, he'll be the one to sacrifice himself against the Mind Flayer, and Will and 11 survive.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it was just that was everything I think of that I didn't like with it. But yeah, it was too many plot holes, bro. That was another thing that bothered me. But I will say the action at the end that we did get, I really did enjoy. I thought it was pretty sick. It visually looked great. I really liked Eleven's ending. I thought it was perfect, honestly, bro. I have no issue with her ending. I really enjoyed it. I like that it was left to interpretation, but again, made perfect sense. If there was kryptonite going, she would not be that strong enough to be in Mike's mind. You know what I mean? Like there's no way. Again, I told you the
no,
second.
she's in Mike's mind afterwards, but that's part of it too. That's part of why she's alive, is because one, if she's got her, if her kryptonite's all around her, and they're like beaming it at the truck, she's 100% getting hit with it, and if she is strong enough to overcome that and like jump over to where she's in the gate before it closes, like she was standing there, no blood in her nose. That would have used so much more power than she's like had to use, like pretty much, I would say so far. And then especially with her being suppressed by her kryptonite, so her nose would have been bleeding,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was not.
Well,
So it was Kali.
oh, you think so? You think you're saying she is dead?
No, she's alive. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
she's alive. I'm saying Kali did the illusion.
I know, but I'm not. That's not how they explain it, though. They explain it that she struggled to get away with the kryptonite, but when she got away, that's when she did her message to him.
Yeah.
And Kali was just making her invisible. Remember, Mike says she had the power of invisibility,
Yeah,
and Kali
I'm
made 11
saying
invisible.
if it was Elle and she really did make it over there, her nose would have been bleeding. She would have been a little bit fucked up.
Like to the door.
But it wasn't
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it
It was the
wasn't
elite.
her because her nose was bleeding and shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it was too many things. She's alive, bro. She's alive for sure. Um, but yeah, and I like the Duffer brothers really listened to the whole Steve thing and like got like the whole fake you moment, like the got you moment with Jonathan, because that
So
was a straight up
what was crazy
gotcha.
though was that online everything everywhere was like, oh, there's 5 confirmed deaths this season. 5
There's a lot
confirmed
of
deaths this season. We
there's a
made
lot
it
of
to the
leaks, rumors, and stories,
finale.
bro.
We made it to the final episode. Nobody died.
Yeah,
Nobody died. I was like, so we're getting 5 people dying in the finale? We're just gonna see people get fucking destroyed?
yeah, for real. Yeah, bro. But
No
it
one
was still really
died.
enjoyable.
You know,
You know what I
we got
mean?
close though, because Henry, Mr. What's It, 1, Vecna, 4 people died.
Oh, for real. I liked everything with Holly and her friends at the end, and like her little side story. I thought Holly's story was pretty cool this season.
I'm glad they're not
Um,
doing a spin-off to like with them.
I wouldn't mind if again they're more of a main focus in the future project. You know what I mean? Because maybe something like the next because he's more like Venom. You know what I mean? The next person to hold the kind of like Billy. You know how Billy was like
They're way
the
too
host for a
old
little bit,
though.
huh?
They're way too old is the thing though. So that because part of the reason they can't do the spin-off with those set of kids is because
Just because they're older.
well no, they're 12 years old at the time playing like 7, 8 year olds.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be going into high school playing what 10-year-olds.
No, I'm saying in the future, like they're still older. Like maybe they're in like late high
Yeah,
school, college. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe right after college. I'm talking a little older. Like not necessarily like even focused about school. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be a completely different story. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I don't know. But we'll see. I
you know what
forgot what
I
we were
fucking
talking
liked?
about.
Okay, let me tell you what I fucking liked. One
Yeah,
thing
let
that
me
I
know.
fucking liked was Nancy walk him down fucking Wheeler. All right, she was a fucking G. I don't
He
know
was
if you
betraying, bro.
noticed, but they had the bitch looking like Rambo. I think that was one of the only like actual '80s references that I got. Was like when she was all Ramboed up. I said it like while I was watching. I was like, "This bitch is Rambo."
Yeah, bro, that was pretty sick. I
But
like
no,
I like
but
her whole
it was the whole scene of like where everyone
use the
was like,
bait.
yeah, who's gonna
I
be bait, and then she was like, me motherfuckers, who else? And then she's like, let's
yeah,
go, let's do
yeah.
this, on three, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Yeah, bro, that was
she
sick.
was just ready for it, and she was fucking shit up.
I love Joyce cutting his head off. I thought that was sick. Well deserved. Again, that moment would have been so much better if they explained the high school shit. Stupid, but whatever. But that shit was tough. I like when she cut the head off. Everyone had their moment.
It would have been so crazy if we got like a 2-minute speech from Joyce where like she walks in and then she just goes like, "Hi, Henry," like she knows him.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
She'd be like, "Hi,
Yeah,
Henry, remember me?" Some bullshit, and
yeah,
then she she hits him with, "You fucked with the wrong family," cuts his head off.
yeah. That's tough, bro. You fucked with the wrong fan. That was tough, bro. Yeah, that was tough. I really enjoyed that. Again, it could have been better, but it was tough though. I like the ending. The whole epilogue was dope. I really like the epilogue. With the like Steve, Jonathan, Nancy, Robin, them all together.
Yeah, all of them sitting together at the squawk. I do like, yeah, because it's like Steve's doing his thing where he's coaching his little Nuggets playing baseball. Derek's on his team. Nancy's out doing her fucking journal reporting, whatever the fuck. Jonathan's making fucking movies. What is Robin doing? She just squawking still?
Yeah, she's still doing the radio stuff. One thing I like about that though, if you notice, is everyone in that scene, because of each other, now they're all doing what they really love independently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like the end result. I really fuck with that.
And then they have their thing where they're gonna they're gonna go to Philadelphia once a month. Go meet up with each other.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, bro.
I did see. I think it was Robin or Nancy. One of the two said that they would love that if they could get if they could get those four together, get like a dog in a van, and then they Scooby Doo it up.
That'd be dope.
Steve would obviously be Fred.
Yeah, bro. That'd be tough. That'd be cool if
Jonathan,
they did a new movie.
now. He would be.
Yeah, be Shaggy. Yeah, man, that'd be so sick. But yeah, it was still entertaining. I watched it 3 times. I would watch the season again. I think season 4 is still my favorite season.
Yeah. So that's the thing too. I saw some things of like Eddie and Billy like making a return for season 5.
I mean, that's against people saying shit, but that's gonna happen for every release of anything nowadays.
I saw one video where it was when I think it was in a trailer or the end of volume 2 or something when Mr. What's-It has all the kids at the table. There was like one part where he wasn't showing where it was in a trailer or something where they weren't showing all the kids on the table, but there was like one of you could see a reflection of someone, and it was like a perfect reflection of Billy. So I thought Billy was coming back, and I was like, "Ooh, that'll be cool." But I thought Eddie was coming back because just the whole bat thing. Thought he was gonna come back with wings, because in the D&D game that we're running, there's a monster that is just Eddie with bat wings.
Interesting.
So I thought Eddie was gonna come back, and it was like, oh, if you play the D&D game, then you got this little this little inside spoiler of like Eddie's coming back.
Interesting.
Thought it would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, I think 3. I'm not gonna lie. I think 3 and 4 might be a little better than 5 for me. I really enjoyed 3 and 4.
I liked 5 a lot. I liked
it a lot.
I liked being able to see Will, Will did so much better. And I mean, it was only 3 times. I wish he'd gotten like maybe 2 more times where we really got to see him like use his powers and just really see him be a main character instead of a supporting character. But I mean, just like seeing him do the can opener, where he's twisting Vecna's head, telling Max to run.
That was tough. That was really sick.
But dude, just what a good season, what a good show. I'm so sad
Yeah,
it's
man.
over.
End of an era. Though I wonder if they did all these potholes really to just do a bunch of spin-offs to keep making money. I wonder if that was a big part of their plan, but
Well,
we'll see, brother.
no, I don't know. Okay, so because then all these spin-offs are right. So Tales from '85. That's between season 2 and 3, the animation.
Hmm.
From like the trailer and stuff, like that's a bunch of them. Like Mike and them are like in some cave or some shit that looks like it's kind of the Upside Down. I don't think any of it's gonna be canon for that show, at least. I don't think any of it's canon. I think it's just a little.
Interesting.
I think it's just a little spin-off. Um, we
What if it's canon and it's what leads to the future ship? You know what I mean? Like a little side note that like gotta watch this,
yeah.
type of thing. But you don't know.
The other show that we're getting has no name, but we do know that it heavily is going to revolve around the stone, the Mind Flayer stone.
Okay.
Because that was also part of why I thought it was going to be like Vecna goes good, like Henry goes good, was because they changed it from particles to the stone. So I thought because
Mm.
it was the stone that he was like a lot more connected to the Mind Flayers than people who just had the particles in them. So he would have
Yeah.
to go good so that they could stop him or stop the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah,
So
bro. I don't know. Yeah, man. I don't know. What would you give out of 10? I would say like
9.5.
I'd probably stay at it. I'm gonna stay at an 8. I'm gonna stay right at a flat 8.
9.5.
It
A
could have
lot.
been executed much better,
A lot of
but
people did clock. Mike is wearing a Apple Watch in the scene where he's at the bench talking with Hopper before graduation.
oh, you dumbasses.
The graduation scene, though, that was such a great scene. I love that
That
so
was
much.
peak. That was tough.
Uh, just the whole thing that Dustin's whole speech and everything was so good. And then he also like he did everything that Eddie was supposed to
Eddie.
do at his
Yeah.
graduation, which was just a real nice and more homage towards Eddie.
Yeah, man. It was that was all good. Everything with Dustin and Steve, I liked this season a lot too. But yeah. I actually gotta get going soon though, brother. And I gotta take a shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yes, bro. Very tough. You got anything else, my guy?
No, that's it.
All right, hell yeah.
We'll see you guys next
Shut
week.
up.
We're back. Happy
Let's get it.
2026. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. We'll see you guys next week.
Start this episode of the year off right.
We're doing a giveaway soon. Just watch out for that. Ginger Comics up next. Peace.
Let's go.